What's up, first grade? This is Miss Moore's language lesson. So this is for lions, tigers, bears, cotton candy, and popcorns. It is day 4. It should be Monday. Y'all should be watching this around Monday. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is do our fluency. Oh, it's day 4. So let me get day 4. It's going to be a new fluency sheet, tiny. So make sure, if you need to pause the video, you can. Make sure you have your week 1, day 4 packet in front of you. Week 1, day 4. I'm going to make sure I'm giving y'all the right fluency. But go ahead and go get your fluency now. Week 1, day 4. I'm double checking. Yep. Okay. Week 1, day 4 is tiny. I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. Oh, my phone's over here. I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. As I read, you follow along with your finger. Here I go. Tiny. Tiny is a very, very big dog. It takes a lot of dog food to feed her. She has lots of brown and white fur. She wags her tail when she is happy, and she is happy most of the time. Tiny is very big, so her tail is also big. Her tail is so big that it hits things when Tiny wags it. Down goes a pen. Down goes a cup. Down goes a book. Tiny is a Saint Bernard, and Saint Bernards only come in big. Okay, my time is up. I'm going to go back to the top. This time we're going to read all together. That means read with me as I read this. Okay, I'm going to set my timer. Ready, set, and go. Tiny. Tiny is a very, very big dog. It takes a lot of dog food to feed her. She has lots of brown and white fur. She wags her tail when she is happy. And she is happy most of the time. Tiny is very big, so her tail is also big. Her tail is so big that it hits things when Tiny wags it. Down goes a pen. Down goes a cup. Down goes a book. Tiny is a Saint Bernard, and Saint Bernards only come in big. My timer is up, fingers in the air. 3, 2, 1, fingers underneath the title, and 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to whisper read to yourself. Read as fast as you can. Ready, set, and go. Make sure your finger is tracking, your eyes are on the paper, you're reading the whole time. $20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Freeze your finger. Whatever word you are or whatever number you're close to. So if you're like over here, go and find your number and circle it. So when your teacher calls you, she can ask, how many words did you read? And you can tell her. Okay, so we did our fluency, say check. Now it's time to do our map review. Here we go. Okay, When I take the map test, I read the question 2 times. Oh my gosh, this is a new type of question. So we've been working on blends a lot. Now we are working on syllables. The question says, how many syllables? Let me read it again. How many syllables? This word is windmill. What word? Get ready? Yes, windmill. So when we're talking about how many syllables, that's when we take words and we clap it out. Say clap it out. Your turn, clap it out. If I wanted to clap out my name, I would go Miss Moore. How many claps did I do? 2. So I have 2 syllables. If I wanted to clap out Zariah. Zariah. How many claps? Zariah. 3 claps, so there's 3 syllables. So we're going to clap out the word windmill. But first, I almost forgot, we have to look at every answer choice. When I take the map test, I look at every answer choice. The first answer choice is 1, so 1 syllable, 2 syllables, or 3 syllables. We have to figure it out. We're going to clap out windmill. My turn, windmill. Your turn, get ready. Windmill. How many times did we clap? Let's count. Windmill. How many syllables does windmill have? Get ready? 2 syllables. Windmill. I clap 2 times as 2 syllables. But let's make sure. When I take the map test, I always ask myself, does my answer make sense? So we're going to double check. Windmill. How many times do we clap? 2 times. Okay, we double checked. Click our answer and move on. The next question says, how many syllables? Let me read it again because I always read my question 2 times. How many syllables? This word is dinosaur. What word? Get ready? Yes, dinosaur. When I take the map test, I look at every answer choice. 1 syllable, 2 syllables, or 3 syllables. Okay, we have to think. We're going to clap out dinosaur. Here we go. Dinosaur. Clap it out. You ready? Dinosaur. How many syllables are in dinosaur? Dinosaur. How many syllables are in dinosaur? Get ready? Yes, 3. Oh, is 3 an option? It is. But before we click it, we need to double check. Let's double check. Dinosaur. How many syllables? Dinosaur. How many syllables in dinosaur? Get ready? 3. I agree. I'm going to click 3 and next. Say, way to go, us. Way to go, us. We're so smart. We're so smart. We're going to crush our math goals. We're going to crush our math goals. Okay. Now it's time for our lesson. We are on lesson 87. Here we go. We're going to talk about analogies. You got to help me figure out what our analogy is about. Listen, my turn. A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to... A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Because money goes inside a wallet, clothing goes inside a suitcase. A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Say the analogy with me. Get ready. A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Say it by yourself. Get ready. A wallet. Yes, a wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. What class are a suitcase and a wallet in? What class are a suitcase and a wallet in? I know they hold things, so they're in the class of... What class? Get ready. Yes, containers. A wallet and a suitcase are both containers. So our analogy tells us something about containers, right? So a wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Does our analogy tell us what color the containers are? Get ready. No, we do not know what color the containers are. Let's ask for another question. Does our analogy tell us what parts the containers have? A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Do we know what parts they have? Get ready. No, we do not know what parts these containers have. Does our analogy tell us what we put inside the containers? Does our analogy tell us what we put inside the containers? A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Do we know what we put inside the containers? Get ready. Yes, we do know what we put inside the containers. Does our analogy tell us where we find the containers? Get ready. No. Our analogy does not tell us where we find the containers. Okay. So, our analogy tells us what we put in the containers. Our analogy tells us what we put in the containers. Our analogy tells us what we put in the containers. Okay. What do you put inside of a wallet? Get ready. Yes, money. So say the first part of the analogy, start with a wallet. Get ready. Yes, a wallet is to money. That is the first part of the analogy. What do we put inside a suitcase? Get ready. Yes, clothing. Say the second part of the analogy. Start with a suitcase. Get ready. Yes, a suitcase is to clothing. That is the second part of the analogy. I can say the whole thing. My turn. A wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. Your turn. Say the whole thing. Get ready. A wallet. Yes, a wallet is to money as a suitcase is to clothing. And what do we know about our containers? Based on our analogy, what do we know about our containers? My turn. We know what we put in them. What do we know? Get ready. Yes, we know what we put in them. Everybody, we already said the whole analogy. Okay, now we're going to move on to descriptions. I'm going to give you 2 clues about something you already know, but I'm going to call it a silly name, okay? I'm going to call it a green. I'm going to call it a... Okay, let's see if you can figure out what I'm talking about. Clue number 1. Green is an action. Say that. Get ready. Green is an action. Clue number 2. When you green, you use a pencil and paper. So green is an action. When you green, you use a pencil and paper. What is green? Get ready. I know this is a tough one. We know it's an action. That means it's something we do, and we use a pencil and paper to do it. What is green? My turn. Writing. What is green? Your turn. Get ready. Yes, green is writing. I know because green is an action, something we do, and when we green, we use a pencil and paper. So I know we're talking about writing. We're talking about writing. Okay. Now we're gonna work on some questioning skills. I'm gonna tell you a story, and then we're gonna stop when I introduce a new vocabulary word. Here we go. A man was laboring. Let me stop. A man was laboring. Everybody, what is that new word? My turn. Laboring. What is that new word? Get ready. Yes, laboring. Ask me, what does laboring mean? Get ready. I'll tell you. Laboring means working. Laboring means, yes, laboring means working. Laboring is a synonym for working. Laboring is a synonym for working. What is a synonym for working? Get ready. Yes, laboring. What is a synonym for laboring? Get ready. Yes, working. So I said, if the man was laboring, we know he was working. If the man was laboring, we know he was working. Okay, here's more of the story. He broke one of his phalanges. Uh-oh. Say phalanges. Get ready. Phalanges. Say, what is a phalange? Get ready. I'll tell you what a phalange is. Phalange means finger bones. Phalange means finger bones. What does phalange mean? Get ready. Yes, finger bones. Say phalanges. 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 Phalanges means finger bones. Phalanges and finger bones are synonyms. Phalanges and finger bones are synonyms. What is a synonym for phalanges? Get ready. Yes, finger bones. What is the synonym for finger bones? Get ready. Yes, phalanges. So, we know if the man was laboring and he broke one of his phalanges, he was working and he broke one of his finger bones. Ow. So if the man was laboring and he broke one of his phalanges, we know he was working and he broke one of his finger bones. Yes. Do you think that he liked how that felt? Do you think he was feeling good? Yes or no? Get ready. No, I don't think he was feeling good either because he broke his finger bone. That would hurt. So, say working, laboring are synonyms. Phalanges, finger bones are synonyms. Good. We learned some new words. Say laboring means working. Laboring means phalanges means finger bones. Phalanges means... Okay, good. Now we're going to talk some more about synonyms. I'm going to say some statements. You're going to say the statements, but use a synonym. Here we go. A woman had a very big hat. A woman had a very big hat. Say my statement. Get ready. Yes, a woman had a very big hat. Now, what is that synonym for big? What is the synonym for big? Get ready. My turn. Large. What is a synonym for big? Get ready. Yes, large. So I said the woman had a very big hat. You say the statement, but use the synonym. The woman had, get ready. The woman had a very, yes, the woman had a very large hat. A woman had a very big hat. The woman had a very large hat. They mean the same thing because large and big are synonyms. Okay, my turn. She put her hat under the table. She put her hat under the table. Say my statement. You ready? Now, what is that word that is a synonym for under? What is that word that means the same thing as under? Get ready. Below. What is the word that is a synonym for under? Get ready. Yes, below. So I said she put her hat under the table. You say the statement, but use the synonym. She put her hat. Get ready. She put her hat. Yes, she put her hat below the table. Say under, below, are synonyms. Okay. Now, let me find the next statement. Oh my gosh. Then the woman tried to shut her cabinet. The woman tried to shut her cabinet. Say my statement. Get ready. Yes, the woman tried to shut her cabinet. What is that synonym for shut? What is that word that means the same thing as shut? Get ready. Close. Like you shut the door, you close the door. What is that word that means the same thing as shut? Get ready. Yes, close. Shut and close are synonyms. So I said the woman tried to shut the cabinet. You say the statement, but use a synonym. The woman tried to. Get ready. Yes, the woman tried to close the cabinet because shut and close are synonyms. Lastly, oh no, that was everything. That was everything. Okay, cool. That is the end of lesson 87. Great job on day 4. Come back for day 5 tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. Okay, bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.